At this point, I am thoroughly convinced that Satan has made it his sole aim and objective to rewind us. In the book of Mark chapter 1, the Bible talks about how Jesus was teaching with authority in the synagogue. And I mean, everybody was astonished. They were like, this guy is not teaching like the Pharisees and Sadducees. The way he's teaching like he knows this, like he's sure of what he's saying. And then when he proceeds to Mark chapter 5, you will see that a ruler of the synagogue came to beg him that, my daughter is about to die. Please, you have to do something about it. You cannot allow my child die like this. And for some reason, I just feel like it is from chapter 1, when he saw how Jesus was just teaching the authority in the synagogue, and he was convinced that, I think this is a man that can help me. He must have recognized power when he saw it. You remember how when Jesus wanted to follow him, it was at that same point that the woman with the issue of blood had told us that, I forgot to moisturize my face first. Oh God, I digress. So it was at that point that the woman with the issue of blood had told us that, if I can just touch this man, I just know my life cannot be the same. And she did, and Jesus felt virtue go out of him, and then he said, somebody has touched me. What do you mean somebody has touched you? Jesus said, no, I know somebody touched you. And they say, no, plenty people touch you. Say, no, virtue went out of me. And while the woman now came and said, it's me that touched you, don't be angry, this and that. Why do we still talking about all of that? People now came and made the ruler. And said, sir, your daughter has died though. At this point, I don't even think you need to disturb the master anymore. She has died. She's gone. I don't know if that was like the first person Jesus raised or something, because the way they said it was like, as if they felt, he can heal. I don't think he can raise from the dead. And if you notice, the ruler did not say anything, in spite of the fact that he had just witnessed a miracle. I think he was afraid, and Jesus sensed his fear, because what Jesus told him was, do not be afraid, only believe. And I say this to say to you, who social media, the world and everything is trying to play down prayer, is trying to water down our faith in Jesus. It's trying to make us feel like, see, leave Christianity, let's be practical. All of those strange talks. No, let Satan whine you. No fear, just believe. No, you're not crazy for believing. The problem is that we do not have faith. I think, no, believe. I have faith. Do you really have faith? Ask yourself, do you really believe? Your actions show it. You believe completely without any plan B, without any backup plan. When Jesus told them, don't fear, only believe. Thank God, his faith was strengthened, and Jesus followed him to the house and raised the daughter up and said, don't even tell anybody about this thing, just give her food to eat. If you go to chapter 6, he went to his hometown. I'm sure his sole purpose was see how he can do good for his own people. The Bible says that they were offended in him. And because of their lack of faith, he could not even do so much. He just healed one or two people. Somebody who had just raised the dead. A woman that had the issue of blood for 12 years, he had just healed her. In fact, even before the ruler of the synagogue came with him, he had just healed the demon-possessed man. And yet, for some reason, his people were offended and he could not do so much. And that's the problem. We have joined the world. The world, they are so offended at our Christianity. They are so angry with our Jesus. I don't know what we did to them. It's too much. Please, that is practical. Stop deceiving people. You go to church too much. And sadly, our actions, the way we are behaving, starting to look like we agree with them. And that's why it seems like our Christianity is powerless. They were offended. His hometown, familiar people. It doesn't even have to be strangers. Sometimes it can even be a family member telling, see, you see this church thing you're doing, I pity you. We've done it before you. Social media, they're telling you, see, leave that thing. Then they try whining you, no panic. I'm saying to you what Jesus said to the ruler of the synagogue. Don't be afraid, just believe. They think that you're crazy for having audacious faith. They think that you're crazy because you do not want to use the medical route. They think that you're crazy because you do not want to do what is conventional. They think that you're crazy to believe that protocols can be broken for you. You are not. Don't panic, no fear. They won't whine you. Just believe, and it will be done unto you. Let me round up with this, what Jesus said further down in, I think, Mark chapter 9, verse 23, when he was talking to another man who needed his child healed, but almost did not have faith. Maybe you are struggling and saying, God help me, I know you can do this. I don't even know what is wrong with me. It's like, I don't believe. It's like, all things are possible to them that believe. No, let it whine you. Jesus don't pay for all these things. He has paid for it on the cross. It is yours if only you can believe. Believe, yeah? Don't mind them. Have a lovely day. Bye.